Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Ragin' Cajuns of the University of Louisiana and the site of the clash we have in store for you today. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the UAB Blazers taking on the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Complete downfield. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. And the Ragin' Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. On the option. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The give to the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. No good. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin' Cajun offense headed to the field. The give to the back. At the 35, he's loose. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield.
Result of the play is another Louisiana.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Vaughn. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Running back searching for a hole. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
Here's the handoff. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
Result of the play is another Louisiana.
Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw up into double coverage.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And that's going to tie it up. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll start the third quarter with the run. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
The expressway is wide open. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
3rd down coming up.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He makes a catch. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Raging Cajuns are rolling down the field. They're going to run it. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Run it with the fullback. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option look. Now the toss. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Touchdown, Louisiana! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Off play action. Throws to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. He's off to the races. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Raging Cajun. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll try to do it himself. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're facing a third down. The give as they work on that clock. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. They'll go to the fullback. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out, because fullbacks are awesome. They're just low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers. They just block most of the time, don't say much. And then you give them the football, and occasionally you get some big plays like this, and they hit somebody so hard they got snot bubbles coming out of their nose.
A first down run on the doorstep. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cajuns! With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.